If you are a tech company today, where do you go? I'm Edith.
I'm Sharon.
Today we are going to dive into this topic. If today you are a tech company, where should you be finding your office? Do you know that Singapore is also dubbed as the Silicon Valley of Asia? Well, then where do these tech companies go for? Well, they can go for either the commercial or the industrial types of space. To first begin for the Grade A offices, this is like the CBD of Singapore, Central Business District. So the companies that favor the CBD, Grade A offices, offering top-notch facilities and infrastructure are oftentimes also companies that's from overseas coming into Singapore. So in fact, we have actually shown quite a number of China and even India and also other countries that is having their tech startup in Singapore. So their first choice is always the prime most office in CBD. And next up, for business park space, in fact, we have visited some business park spaces. These are companies that has scaled up a little bit, and they do have a larger workforce, and they find it ideal for R&D, innovation, collaboration. Such companies could even be like the healthcare, industry, which is the medtech type of companies. And coming to also co-working space, I think Sharon, you filmed some co-working offices before, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and these are our very homegrown companies that just started, could be even graduates that come out from our universities that want to just start their tech journey. So they chose co-working space because there's already an ecosystem there. People feel very entrepreneurial when they see also the same breed of people, the tech startups in the co-working space.
For industrial properties, specialized industrial buildings are actually equipped for technology-intensive operations like data centers. And for logistic and warehousing facilities, it's crucial for e-commerce and supply chain companies.
Yes, and I think for ourselves, Property Bank, right, we have done some warehousing facilities for some of the very famous e-commerce companies that you buy your clothes from,
which is like Shopee
and some more.
Lazada.
Okay, yeah, so let's also talk about some of these top tech companies and where exactly their offices are, because we love about case studies, and I think from here our Talking Shop viewers can learn more from where they choose and have some thoughts about where you should be putting your tech office. Amazon, well, that's because we start with A. Okay, so Amazon occupies offices in Asia Square, 1 George Street, Capital Square, and of course, of late, they also committed to leasing about 0.37 million square feet. That is 370,000 square feet at IOI Central Boulevard Towers. I think earlier on in our market update, we did share about one of the large transactions that they have leased over at this building. And of course, they also have some satellite co-working spaces here and there. And as far as Google, I just visited them just about a month back, for a YouTube event. And Google's office, I will just elaborate a little bit more, right? So from the time that you walk into Google's office, well, this is one building, one whole building at Mapletree Business City. And of course, we know that they have their chef to cook for them. And there's lots of events that Google always organizes, also with their other tech partners. And the moment you step in, you feel that the mood is different, besides seeing the colorful Google sign. When you also go to their event space, it's dedicated for guests. So it doesn't mingle together with their staff, at other levels, which maybe they will enjoy some quiet work. So I love the space there, and I think it's a very clever choice to choose Mapletree Business City. Over there, it's such a vibrant work space that they have created in the Alexandra area. And when you mention Google, you have to mention Facebook, right? So their modern office is located at Marina One, and it is, of course, at that point in time, if you want one large floor plate and right prime CBD, Central Business District, Marina One has got to be the one. Yeah, so lots of collaboration and innovation there. Now let's come to our local homegrown company, Grab. So Grab has a customized building over at Media Close, which is located at 1 North. So it's customized and built to their needs. This is what we call a built-to-lease facility, where they actually have a long tenancy with the landlord who built this property for them. So I think that's quite a skill that Grab has come up to, while they also maintain an industrial facility over at Tampines. Yeah, called the Grab Tampines HQ, I think.
The other company is Carousel. This homegrown unicorn has just relocated their office. It's officially launched its new HQ at Launchpad at 1 North. The other company is Razer. You have watched our earlier YouTube, you have touched Razer building located at 1 North. Razer office is a hub for gambling innovations and technology development.
And I saw this Carousel's office. They try to reuse, recycle, and they even use the legs of the chairs and then make it into a lamp. So it's kind of coincide with their belief about sustainability. So this is one thing that I would say, that if the tech companies, besides having to choose what is the property to be at, it's quite fun to create the mood and the team for your company people to embrace the culture. So why Singapore? You hear about the tech companies creating shadow spaces, but Singapore still remains a tech heaven. Well, number one is strategic location. So it is definitely an entry point to Asia Pacific, and it offers the diverse markets accessibility for international companies. And next up, for the talent pool, Singapore definitely has a highly skilled workforce, and in fact, as a country, our government also embraces technology. We call ourselves Smart City.
Yes, and we are also business-friendly environment. We have supportive government policies, favorable tax structure, and also a robust legal frameworks. And Singapore is also innovative ecosystem. It's a collaborative network fostering innovation through research, institution, startup, and corporations.
Back to our question of the topic, which is, if you are a tech company today, where do you go? So I think we both have gone through, including the tech giants and homegrown tech companies. In fact, it is a very diverse, because it's all based on the needs of the company and even also the business life cycle of this particular company. So you can see that, in the past, I'm sure, Grab comes out from where? Midview City, which is actually a very normal industrial estate. And after that, you see that they scale up, and to this day, which is one whole campus by themselves. And of course, needless to say, even some of the companies that I know for sure, like Glint, which is the HR portal that specializes from a beginning, which is the interns. And today, they are no longer at a co-working space. So, well, the options are many. If you are scaling up, expanding exponentially, or if you are competing for tech talents, you may want to change your workspace environment. Then speak with us.
Give us a call at 8333-1338.
And do like our contents and subscribe. I'm Edith.
I'm Sharon.
See you in the next episode.